Yes.
If
Also,
we're talking about weight distribution. Look at them skinny thighs.
I
Come on.
know. I know. Don't worry, Tiger. Don't worry.
Oh man, this is funny.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You should see what he does in it, but we can get to that later. So, do you want to see
Okay.
Space Marine now?
Yeah, I'm trying to log into this let me
Into this one?
yeah, I'm just joining the stream.
Okay. Also, on Planetfall. Yeah, of course I saw on Planetfall. Planetfall. Q. Nah, that's the chapter saw. Personally, I'm going to go with normal just because. I wonder. Okay, I'm picking normal here because I still have problems with the knobs. Now, Titans. I saw Baneblade in the mix. At least I think it did. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to get interesting, Tiger. Adeptus Assaultis Ultima. The Ultramarines, the 14th chapter, or 13th, I forget which. Sega presents.
Okay, so I think it's actually a more exciting part. Sega helps publish this.
A Relic Entertainment production, the people who made Company of Heroes, Dawn of War, and such. And there's the Thunderhawk, the flying box. Ultramarine Fleet, Slight Cruiser, Fury of Descent! Objective, secure the Titans! This should
No,
be
I don't
fun.
remember. I don't remember from the video I watched, but how many Titans have to be saved?
Let me put it this way, Titans are few and far between. They're called God machines for
Captain
reasons.
Titus, the Orcs have massacred the Forge World's forces. They
And
have
what are they
taken the
supposed to
planetary
do?
defense weapons.
And what are they supposed to do?
Clever
Random
as
man.
the damned orcs. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machine.
I like that guy already.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report.
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We are losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety. We'll find another way down.
Aye, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer Jove returning to launch bay.
Ooh, jump packs.
Now, I don't know if I mentioned this. Like I said, I watched this in German, so I don't remember the story.
Don't worry about it, you'll find out the story. But our objective is to secure the Titans because their value is so
We need to
big.
get to the surface to take out the gun.
I'll talk it more after the
Or
cutscene.
you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the orcs.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
You know, I'm surprised we got pod in from orbit. Ooh, that's it. That looks like a fun fight. Now let's see if I can remember the gameplay. So, dropping the jump pack. Come here, you! Oh, come on, get over here! I remember the key for what I'm trying to do. You, health pack! Come here! Come here! Give me health, give me health! I missed! You become the health packs! Okay. I'm trying to remember, page down, mouse... Oh, that's it! Okay. Choke slam. I love the gameplay of this game. Ow. You! Health now! Thank you! And there's the war boss.
Get off my ship, Space Marine!
I forgot to mention, orcs have a British accent. You elf now. Oh, that's a grenade. That's a war grenade. Who brought the sick bombers? Okay, I have idea. I did not want to kill you. I wanted to kill you that way. Okay, let's see, what? I can't wait till I get the chainsaw. The combat knife is nice and all. It may be the size of a sword. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Now once we're on planet side, I'm probably so cool. Fun fact, orcs have no concept of friendly fire.
Yeah, I was wondering that. Are they shooting their own ship?
Yes, they're going to shoot their own ship because they like Daka so much. Also, that knife is that combat knife is basically the length of a sword for us. And here's the planetfall. You know, I think that might have done more damage to the production than imagined. Well, at least there's plenty of scrap now for the Mechanicus to take apart. Now, to explain a bit, Titans are very expensive to make. They're also, and when I say very, I mean like they're extremely time consuming and material consuming.
Captain Titus, come in. Damned orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros.
but I'm picking up box chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought any would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
The Imperial Guard, by the way, is effectively regular humans. They die in glows for the Emperor. And when I say die in glows, one of the phrases is, if you kill one of us, 10 more shall take his place. Also, a Forge Ward is basically a ward dedicated to the Mechanicus, where they're making excess amounts of stuff for the Imperium, be it Titans, tanks, armor, weapons, etc. Also, those are Gobos. And there's a Imperial Guard. That's the Imperial Guard. He's using Cadian-style equipment, by the looks. I don't see his flashlight, though. Flashlight being the name for the las rifle. Oh, there's the flashlight.
Okay.
Just explaining that, because why not? I am a Space Marine of the Oak Marines. It's flying overhead now. Also, there's a lot of Gothic architecture on the Imperium stuff.
Remain calm. Evacuate in orderly fashion. Public disturbances will not be tolerated.
And here's the thing I love.
Access
Oh,
authorized.
second thing
The
I
Emperor
love.
be with you, Space Marine.
Boltor unlocked. The .998 Godwin pattern Boltor is the characteristic Space Marine battle rifle, firing self-propelled explosive-tipped rounds. It's a lovely little thing.
This way, boys.
You'll see why. It hits hard, it shoots slow, but you get the hint. It's a lovely little gun.
Kill him! Space Marines!
It looks like Rangros is nearby.
The humans all alone!
Well, come at me, some. Come on.
Captain! Destroy them!
Yeah. Where are they? Oh, there.
This way! They got no way out of there!
Also, I love how you do in this game by doing these fancy executions.
Space Marines! Kill them!
Come on, boy, you need more melee guys so I can stab.
Shoot that humans!
The executions do get more varied once I start getting different weapons. Finally, orcs! Okay, I'll shoot you again. I remember, does this knife not have a... Another good. Oh yeah, by the way, to explain a bit, Do you have any questions so far?
I mean, there's not much that I haven't seen already so far. So
Okay.
I'm just waiting for one the Inquisitor and the other one at least one Titan.
Okay.
Saving the Titan.
Oh yes, just to explain, the Codex
Your
Societies,
days as a novice are behind you.
it's
Why do you
effectively
interpret the
what
Codex so
the
narrowly?
Primarch Guilderman of the Ultramarines made. It's... what's good is that... what's good? It's kind of like the Geneva Convention, but for Space Marines. So,
Okay.
for example, they're limited to 1,000 battle brothers in general. Well, 1,000 people with gene seed organs in them. Oh, just... please, give me more health! I don't know what that goes back to, I think, because I didn't even bother looking. Oh, ammo. I'll take that. And out. The boat pistol is basically a small version of the boat tool, as I assume you can tell.
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
The Imperial Guard, by the way, as I have said before, are basically normal people, as you can see. They're basically not meant to fight orcs. Hey, get back here, you! May have hurt those guys a little bit. As you can tell, they use laser weapons. Which is probably why they're called flashlights.
My lord, you have saved us.
Rise, Guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you dead.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
So,
Where will
Drago.
we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, Guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sedonis, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.
True
So,
here, my lords. Head out
how do you like the
upper level
gameplay
and
so
continue to the
far?
plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1,000,000 orcs. But they fight on.
Only in death does duty end.
What? No. Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I got to see a space marine before the end. God, Emperor.
Watch over those who fight in your name.
So, Drago, are you there? Drago, are you there? Yeah, well.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
Your mic may have one dead.
Yeah, I dropped.
Oh.
Keep dropping. I'll keep dropping out throughout this whole thing, but yeah.
Okay, now I hear you.
Quotas must be met. Despite alien incursions, delinquency is an affront to their ego.
Oh, gimme. I don't know what's in that one.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you. The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
The chainsword. The Mark, let's see, I think that's 11? Hill T...
Mark 11.
Yeah. Mark 11, Hill's T... sword is the close combat weapon of choice among the Space Marines, combining terrifying power and great speed. It's both a morale weapon and it's also an effective anti-flesh weapon. Because when you see people do this to you, it does not help you. Oh, stop shooting me! Before me, wait. Want more blood. Yeah, I don't know which way is the correct way, but I guess this way. That's all. That'd be spy. Oh yeah, here's the exploding squig. Oh yeah, he'll introduce squigs. The exploding kind, to be more precise. More or less, orcs have a love for something called dagger. Dagger is effectively firepower. It's the muzzle flash, it's the recoil, etc, etc. Let's see, oh, pretty much is all the things you think of in a gun. The recoil, the size of the caliber, how deafening the shot is, etc, etc.
Look out, dropship!
Look out! How about be happy?
Run for it!
I feel like that was a waste of some grenades, but oh well. Hey, have a grenade!
Dropship incoming!
Come at me! Come here, orc! And here comes the knob. Ow. Ow. Okay, it's the wrong key. Oh god, that's planes. I have to use right click, not left click.
Where is your command?
Come on.
They will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines.
Just
Open
go
this
ahead,
door.
take all the bottle ammo you have lying around.
Space Marines.
As guns. Not that effective against orcs, to be honest. Since orcs will literally fix things of metal.
Word from the second recce. Another horde
For
of
armor.
greenskins are headed here from the south. Damn Gretchen stuck a knife in Saul's throat 2 nights ago.
As you can tell, the Imperial Guard dies in glows.
Hold the line. Stay alive.
Aye, Lieutenant.
I'm not sure if you ever played that game Too Human. It was the old Xbox 360.
Which
kind of reminds me. Too Human.
I am not very sure what you're talking about, to be honest.
Well, in Too Human, they respected they're basically like Marines too, but kind of like that's
Thank the Emperor.
walking through the hall.
Well,
Second Lieutenant Mira, 203rd.
oh, this
Cadian
is
Regiment.
Cadian.
Captain Titus, the
Oh,
Ultramarine.
interesting.
You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10. That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me, then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
Please say this opens.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Access authorized.
Purity seals are basically upgrades. Well, they're effectively to keep you pure of heart and soul, protect you from chaos and such.
What do you know of the
Same,
Titans on this
so that's why you may
Only
see them
that our
blast
troops
all
were
on
sent to
stuff.
guard the Titan Invictus at Manufactorum Ajacis. That was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
Please tell me she's not following us. She's gonna get slaughtered if she just say bye.
Get me that field manual. Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech priest in sight.
A tech police, by the way, is effectively a mechanic, you could say. A religious police mechanic. Also, Basilisk guns, lovely. You can actually get these in some of the games. Well, they're not exactly Basilisks, but they're the same gun, I should say. Ooh. Bring me's the boys!
Digger! Form it down, firing line.
Health pack! Come to us! I love how this game works. Oh, mess. Well. Well, didn't it? I think you need to get your eyes checked. I see a very large lack of orc boys. Oh. Heavy boto! Come to Papa.
The orcs hold the trenches beyond the
Yoink.
walls and the battlements beyond that.
And the gun battery?
The orcs took it almost as soon as we got here, nearly 2 weeks ago. Our unit was the only one to make landfall before they gained control. Now none of our ships can get past the gate.
Here's a heavy boto, effectively the heavy machine gun version of the boto. If I recall, it also shoots big rounds too.
You can upgrade this too?
Say again?
You can upgrade this too?
Upgrade my what?
Authorization confirmed.
Upgrade the
Access
heavy
granted.
bolter.
Not really, but I can get a circle boto, which is basically the DMR of this game. Can I not pick that up? Oh well. As you can tell, it's very more ranged focus. And it also looks kind of silly in
That's
ways.
where the orcs breached the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it inside the wall. There just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
So, how do you like the Imperial Guard so far?
The Imperial Guard actually reminded me of was technically be a Marine. They look like regular army soldiers.
They are. They're unaugmented.
Citizens will be turned away from medical
They're
facilities
any form of app,
29,
human,
30,
etc., etc., they are accepted.
Workers should seek treatment in Sector 46.
The papa. Ah, you keep hiding behind cover.
Orcs on the high ground.
Account for emergency disruption of production.
Come and get me, Space Marine!
I am not a good sniper, I'll say that now.
More than that to kill an orc.
Come on, orcs, bring out. Show me the ambush. Show me the cunning of your. Show me the cunning side. There you go. Aha. So I go.
Time to die!
Space Marines! It's the Space Marines!
Yes, and your health kits. Come back. Come on, anything else? Of course not. Welcome back.
Once we get through these battlements, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
Also, the rock is basically a meteor they took and made into a spaceship, and then they can wham into a planet. What's over here? More grenades. Tempted to turn the difficulty up. I fear the orcs are definitely not seeing them their best as yet. Just the breeze.
Look at these cables.
They must be powering orc contraptions across the battlefield. Captain,
Oh, a drop pod.
assault support pods were dropped in this area.
Oh, guess what time it is?
What?
Jump pack time. We have become an assault marine. Let's see if I can remember how to use this thing.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the orcs down here.
Fair enough, we are engrossed. I shall do my thing up here. I am a swooping eagle! Ow! I may have landed into the wrong thing. I healed one. Oh, that way angles. There you go. I am a flying bullet! Take him down like a rushing ocean. Stop firing rockets, good soul. Xenos will probably be the better way, but it better will. I feel like I'm doing more damage to myself. I love how I hold the portal one-handed and just follow the thing with the chainsaw.
That jump pack, Captain. That rock delivered the orcs right into the gun fortress.
That was smart. And I already missed the jump pack. Oh, so you gotta get what I mean by they repurpose meteors.
Yeah. Good.
I was saying that a bit more sarcastically. I was not meaning that to insult your intelligence or anything.
No, I'm just saying.
Sorry,
I was just curious how they get them. How do they get them off the planet?
This place will take
they don't. They swim them in the planet.
We find a way to destroy the gun.
They also make them into spaceships. But when they crash them like that, they don't intend to get them back, generally speaking.
Access to experimental vengeance launcher. Run.
A vengeance launcher?
That sounds promising.
I agree. Oh, I never noticed this before. now we're in the Mechanicus' domain. And you can already start seeing the purity seals.
Okay. I gotta understand more about the religion when I get a chance.
Say again?
I gotta understand more about the religion when I get a chance.
Well, the Mechanicus... Wait, the division? Or... I'm confused now.
No. I said that I have to get an understanding of the religion when I get a chance.
Basic idea, they worship the machine. Okay, to explain it a bit better, they worship the Omnissiah, which is effectively a machine god. They believe to change themselves while not losing their humanity. If that makes sense.
And this is the Space Marine religion?
No, this is the Mechanicus. Mechanicus are basically... What's a good example?
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Melter?
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
That sounds promising.
I could put the charge on one of the gun shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Yoink.
Remember the
I'm out. Okay, you have an order. But the Mechanicus, they believe that the metal, that the machine's stronger than man, and to kind of combine the two is the best way I can think of to describe it. But you do have several, but beyond that, it's kind of like Christianity and Catholic and that deal. Well, you have different branches of thought. So some will believe more in the machine side of things, others will be a bit more human. You get the idea.
Access restricted.
Oh, and they also hate AI, which is abominable intelligence in 40k. Because
That's funny. That's ridiculous.
well, the reason they hate it is because every time you make AI in 40k, it seems to eventually go to the thought process of Skynet. Of, let's kill everybody. For example, the humans before the Imperium Man happened, they had black hole weaponry. And I did say black hole weaponry with express intent. It literally creates... Give me a second. It literally creates a black hole. Oh, no, not again. Ow. I hear more of those things, I think. More. More. Oh, I see more of you. Very good, very good. Double explosion. probably should not part for that. As brazenly as I did. I forgot about these guys. Good day.
Here, Captain. We need to get the shell into that loader.
Also, can we agree these are big
I will
shells?
place the charge on that shell.
I see. Oh.
Also, just kind of noticed. I love that little detailing. I'm also pretty sure if I look around, there should be something engraved in it. That looks like I'm wrong.
Now to move the shell into place.
But this gives you a bit of an idea how strong Space Marines are. That he's just kind of pushing this almost effortlessly, you'd say.
Right into the gun's chamber.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sir Donis. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
I'm not sure which I will use. Lots of guards moving about up there. Oh, I wish that wasn't in the wall. So, Dago, how do you like the look at the game so far?
This is not a drill.
I mean, it's, like I said, you know, I watched it before, but it is interesting getting explained, you know, explanations of it.
Oh yeah, by the way, as you can tell, this guy is more violent, this guy is not. Just kind of by how the armor is decorated. Also, generally, the shoulder pads on the... If Mr... There we go. If you guys see, it has the Roman numeral for 2. So he's second company.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you tend to also have a little coloration on the shoulder pads to symbolize, say, well, company. Can also be a few other things as well. Ammo. Game is saying use your vengeance launchers, it tells me. Oh, I remember this place being quick infested. Oh, what? Orcs, I'm going to give you a proper fight. Okay, that must not been the squig area.
There, the secondary lift.
Ooh, oh wait, is that where... I think that's where I got the Vengeance launcher. Been back here before. Oh, just grenades. Yeah, well, I'll take a plane. Yeah, more ammo. Otherwise, Space Marines, or well, the Oak Marines more specifically, they are kind of generous. Like, they quite employ every tactic available. They're not the best at everything, but they're generous. Yeah, another purity seal.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Shell moving into position.
Oh, here we are. That's what I was looking for before. Mostly a sign of weakness. Let's see. Only the import is... Oh, only the import is all. Okay. I was going to leave that upside down.
Incoming fire.
Nope.
Incoming.
Gun battery.
Enemy sighted. guardsmen will get their supplies now.
Captain Titus.
I love the architecture.
You're a man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andrews habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well. My battle brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
Good luck.
Leg it? That's not like a orc. Nope. Being sufficiently unorky enough. I love how the orcs just have a British accent. No, you don't get away, orcs. Okay, there's just a grenade box by the looks. I love how they even modeled the bottom of the feet.
Their work outlived all of them.
What in God's name is that?
Gilman is the Primarch, by the way, just to explain. Effectively,
these tracks went to the complex.
The Primarch is the gene father of all the space marines of that chapter, gene line, etc. So what we're doing is Can not just get a moment where I can let my brain be lazy long enough so I can. Okay, back to what I'm saying. What we're doing is the Primarch of the Imperial Fist, so they're all kind of based off him, or the Imperial Fist, I should say. And the successful chapters. Oh, that's not explosive. What's back you? Oh, just that. Oh, I think this is the square night now. Ay, ay, ay. How many? Oh yeah, here comes something. Cool.
Now to stop this ram. Time to impact.
No more than 6 minutes.
Time enough.
Stop the Space Marines!
It's time to impact.
4 minutes. We need to deal with that dropship. Multipliers not its armor.
These trains are full defense turrets. Be a heavy weapon. Forward then.
Turret sighted.
Cover me while I get to that weapon. Purge the enemy.
Oh, that's a plasma cannon. Thank you for getting all that gun. Okay, I'll come and get you. Well, that's what I get for being a bit too aggressive. Oh. Oh yeah, by the way, a bit of a fun fact. The plasma is nicknamed the sun gun. Oh, guns. off! Let me off! Regen. You know, this kind of tells me that the orcs have at least been on the planet for a bit. Someboy's wish. That's interesting. Ah, the Inquisitor. Should be interesting.
The Manufactorum still holds.
Some Imperial Guard units made it here after all.
They cannot hold for long. We must hurry.
Yeah, that's definitely why they're keeping the Titan. I can say that much now.
But you don't get to use it in this game, though.
Kinda. A Titan is kind of overpowered, to be honest, no matter how you look at it. Because if you kinda notice how much of that door is eating up all that building, you'll kinda get why. And this is the second biggest, mind you. Yeah, a lot of dead people. Oh, orcs, and... Hey, a silver skull. What's scanning for?
What is that servo skull doing?
Trying to deliver a message. Must be damaged.
Oh, Inquisition marking.
Inquisition. Interesting.
What is the Inquisition doing here?
Yeah, that's a good question.
We're about to find out.
This is Inquisitor Drogon. I need urgent assistance at Manufactorum Majakis. They're after the experimental device.
Something's going to bust in.
The device is safe at the time being. I draw them off. But now I'm trapped. If I die, you must keep the device out of enemy hands. Or he'll be unstoppable. I needed more time.
Yeah, the door's broke.
I was nearly ready.
He's dead. He has to be dead.
An experimental weapon.
That didn't sound like orcs.
Before the orcs do.
It sounded to someone else.
Remain alert.
Hey Tiger, what's your opinion on that? That did not sound like a bunch of orcs breaking down the door.
I actually think this is the part where I stopped watching the video, so I don't know what's after this.
Okay, so we have an Inquisitor. Inquisitors, I'm not sure what order he is, but orders are effectively what they specialize in. So you have Ordo Xenos, you have one for Kratos, one for Xenos, one for mutants, some for demons, and I think that's the majority of the big ones. Lots of dead guardsmen. But anyhow, it sounds like he was working on something pretty powerful.
Serve the machine god by joining corpse removal crews at your designated
Corpse
evacuation.
removal crews, lovely. I think they're going to be over busy for the next few months at least, if not years.
Captain, look. The orcs must be operating that crane.
That's a big gun.
Not stop until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane.
That was funny. Mind you. Anyhow, Inquisitors are very powerful people. They can be augmented, but they're probably not going to be a Space Marine 9 out of 10. Otherwise, they tend to hold very much power, like planet-killing power. And they also have schools of thought. Some will be a bit more traditional in the try to not make your power known to the whole world you're on, so the heretics you're trying to hunt are not going to find you as easy. Be it, it's going to be a slow process. There's also Inquisitors who believe to use heretical artifact against chaos. So, effectively, no, you probably know where that's going. And eat the chainsaw. Anyhow, to put it, Inquisitor, if he really wants to, can just say Exterminatus on a planet. Exterminatus means effectively killing the planet. There are several forms of Exterminatus, ranging from simply just nuking the planet to using the Life Eater virus. The Life Eater virus will, as the name describes, eat every bit of life and then make it into a bit of flammable gases and liquids, and then they shoot a single thing down and ignite the whole planet and its atmosphere. So
the Inquisitors are like powerful politicians.
Politicians under Satan. But to put it, when it comes to them, nobody can challenge the Inquisition besides the Inquisition. And maybe the Custodians, maybe, and that's stretching it.
Even a single shot will blast right through the gate.
Custodians being the personal guard of the Emperor. And that was a plasma cannon.
Number 2 control deck, read.
This is Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. Identify yourself.
This is Corporal Antioch, sir. That is, my lord.
I need access to the Manufactorum, Corporal.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord. We can meet you there.
Stand ready. We will be there shortly. Titus out.
But to put it, more or less, there's quite a lot of stuff that can happen with Inquisitors, but the basic idea is planets will literally do their best to keep the Inquisition away. Because the Inquisition, as I have said, can do some pretty serious stuff. Ranging from just making you pay tithes you don't want to pay. Pretty much they can do about anything, think of it. So that's probably going to save me more time.
Shoot those humans!
That's all shooter boys. Health! Health! Come to Papa! Oh, that one actually didn't good for that one. Achievement over. Get off me, questions.
My lord, you must hurry. Green. They find the access point we are using.
Don't play, go back, so might as well go forward. Can't wait till I get the melt again. Spin your white, wow, baby. Xenos. Let's see.
The lift is this way.
Corporal Antioch, we are in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
See, I recall getting a new weapon here. Ooh, there's the weapon pod.
Granting access.
Power axe, thank you.
Stargate Ultra.
The power axe is sheathed in a sparkling power field, dealing devastating blows able to crack heavy armor.
Orcs! An entire horde!
Antioch, hold the lift.
I feel like a space wolf now. Let's see some of these news executions. Yeah, I already love the power axe. That's a deal norm. Yeah, I never seen that one. I love that one. Oh, I was just starting to have fun. Bring me more stuff to kill.
Yes, my lord.
We have word that an Inquisitor...
Now I'm sounding like Corn Berserker.
Yes, Lord Drogon. We have not seen him for several days.
Okay, so they're not
Has
seen
the
him for several
Liberation
days.
Fleet arrived, my lord?
The fleet is still en route, Corporal. The Ultramarines are here as a vanguard, to cripple the enemy and secure the most valuable assets.
I see.
But the facility and its titans remain secure.
All I can say for certain is that no orc has breached this gate, my lord.
Contact Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion in Hab Center Andres, and your support craft now have a viable approach from orbit.
What of the Colonel and his staff?
They did not survive.
Also...
Oi, keep that
Here
muzzle
we are, my
clean,
lord.
guardsman.
My thanks, Corporal.
Also, so far I'm thinking that Inquisitor is dead. Like, they haven't seen him in days. That video sounded like something broke for the door, but I'm not sure what. And he sounded accepting of death. So, why do they keep bringing up the Inquisitor? Yeah, I guess we'll find out what he's up to soon. And here is the title Maniform. Macform. Ay.
For now, I doubt even dropping that cannon on them will convince orcs to back away.
Indeed. We must find this Inquisitor and the Titan Invictus.
This makes you feel small, does it? This is making me feel small.
Be not concerned with events beyond these walls.
And these are pretty big corridors with high arches.
Yep.
Productivity gains high favor from the machine god.
Welcome to the Mechanicus's Mactorm form, however you say it. Why am I the only one not at ease with my gun right now?
Titan Invictus seems undamaged at least.
Titan Invictus.
And that's the Titan.
Is this invasion not enough to bring out the War Titans?
It takes hundreds to get a War Titan operational, Sergeant. Without them, it sits idle.
So, how do you like the Titan? It's a Warhound. Second biggest.
I mean, it's big, but I'm noticing how the scaling in this game is kind of weird.
What do you mean?
When you were walking towards that that current structure that the Titan is in, it looked like it just kept getting further away.
Well, I guess we will fall. But I'm not sure. Eh, well. Fun fact, they do have heads. And they tend to need a Imperial Guard regiment on the inside to prevent borders. That was Tali, which is effectively
Captain, this is an
servitors.
Auger station. I can scan for the Inquisitors.
And what happens if they do get in?
Imagine a bunch of ants crawling up your leg, then getting into your
Identity
skin.
confirmed. Drogon. Ordo Xenos.
Wait, huh?
He's in this wing of the Manufactorum.
How it...
I read alien signals throughout the facility.
Alien signal?
And a large number converging on the Inquisitor's location.
Alien signals, does that mean orcs or... Okay, call me curious here because that crystal sounded like he was accepting death before. Something broke through. Did he kill it or something?
No, it looked like he stayed until that until whatever that horde was got in.
Yeah, but that
He said he was locked. He said he was locked in, so whatever got in was in the room with him.
Yes, and they broke down the door by the sounds. Okay, I'm thinking of this for a bit. Someone broke down the door. It did not sound like an orc, and we detected alien signals. Yet he's somehow alive. Something's not adding up here.
Yeah, something like that. That Inquisitor is the traitor.
No, no, Inquisitors don't normally turn traitor. That's the thing. And orcs, they're not going to make friends with him. I can tell you that now. At least not these orcs.
Section 449 is understaffed by 100%. Please rectify.
Yeah, that... Okay. But seriously, though, something just seems off, though. He sounded like he was accepting of death, so whatever was coming after him did not sound friendly. Because in his voice, you could just tell he knew he was going to die. And I'm really curious what I meant by alien signals. Does it mean orcs? Because I thought orcs weren't in here yet. Something's not adding up here, and I don't know what it is. Well, I guess we'll find out. Stratum 71. Well, he should be expecting us, I suppose. Since his silver skull... If he's alive, it should have sent like a signal to him or something. Maybe.
Leandros, can you use this panel to contact our other forces?
Not directly, but I can boost Vox range.
Do it.
Vox range, by the way, is basically
Access
radio.
authorized. Ultramarines chapter.
Here, Captain.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus. Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas. Squad Solidus is on the ground and making for our objective.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus. I need Solinus to come secure the Invictus while I divert to a priority alarm.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
Okay. Yes. The more I think about it, something's now adding up. I guess we may see orcs in the facility soon, think of it, since there's several alien signatures. Stratum 32.
The orcs are in the pipes.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that must have been orcs. Stand corrected. Oh, I can't stab them. Yeah, I'm wondering why the game's not sending more at me. Look at that, that's the way. It's good. Ain't nothing.
Ordo Xenos.
Repeat authorization.
Drogon, prepare the power source for immediate release.
1 moment.
Master, disregard all safety protocols and...
Speak clearly. Repeat authorization.
He's angry. What's happening?
Inquisitor Drogon?
I am Drogon. And you are...
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines.
That's odd.
We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist, both, Captain.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon?
It is a complex device and an unstable one.
Unstable one?
Find it, they'll try and take it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
Emergency release. Forget safety protocols, but
I need
unstable
your aid.
device.
This way.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogon.
You also sounded
I'm a
surprised to
psyker.
see us.
My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
Okay, Psycho I can believe, but something sounds off here. Hey Daigo, what's your thought on that situation?
That's what I said. It just doesn't seem like... I didn't even think he was going to be able to survive whatever was attacking him, because
Yeah,
if he wasn't so worried about, you know, being attacked, he would have just opened that door and let the enemy have it.
Yeah. Okay, here's my question marks in the head right now, from that last cutscene alone. It asked him for identification. That should have been easy enough. He just should have put his Rosetta in. So what's that, like a plot hole? Yeah. What? He should have just been able to use his Rosette, which is basically a key to the whole castle, so to speak, for the Imperium. He also...
Yeah, he's an imposter, basically, probably.
I'm not sure about that. I can believe he's a psycho, but I'm not sure he's an imposter yet. Because he looks like the guy we saw. Hey, hold still. Thank you. He looks like the guy we saw, minus those little slash marks on his head. Okay, let's see. There are purity seals on him. Maybe he did just survive the attack? And just lost his Rosetta to the attack? Maybe. I'm not sure, but something's not adding up somewhere. It's possible he could... And there's the war boss.
Space Marine! You're trying to steal my Titans? Steal my loot? I'll rip your guts right out your throat!
So, how do you like the war boss?
Put your head on a spike, Space Marine!
They're excessive.
He's very what?
He's very excessive.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of armor and weapons on.
Yeah, that's a war boss. They're the biggest, the meanest. I'm surprised he's not taking matters in his own hands.
Space Marines to kill!
Choo-choo! Let's see. I'm kind of curious if he would use any psychic powers, think of it, since he mentioned he was a cycle. Also, just to clarify, cycles are basically the 40k equivalent of mages. main difference is the warp is a very nasty thing. More or less, if you can get corrupted in a matter of a second and have your body took over, but for you it feels like centuries of a demon just devouring your soul. And when a demon is loose, they'll more or less take over your body and do a few things with it. Well, one of a few things. They'll either A, just try to materialize then and there, which will mean that you have to go on a mortal spree effectively, or be near a warp source, that's like no tomorrow, generating to sustain themselves. 2, they're going to stay in the body, and just kind of be sneaky about it, but the bodies eventually go, well, out. Or 3, they're going to make the body into a demonic hole, into the warp. Which is generally what happens. And is why the lower side of the cycle spectrum is also the most feared. Because having effectively a gateway to hell open in your backyard is not a good idea.
Damnable
Right.
had he not blundered onto this world.
But he did, Drogon.
I think I can upgrade to my boat pistol now.
Space Marine recognized. Full access granted.
Oh! And now I get a sun gun. The Mach 3 Sun Fury Plasma Pistol fires balls of superheated plasma. You can fire quick shots or a powerful charge blast.
There. We must get to that lift.
Effectively, I now have unlimited ammo and no clip size. Well, magazine size. I also have effectively a grenade launcher. Oh no, a weird boy. Oh no, a weird boy. Let me out. Eat your shield. I hate those guys. Already. You guys not getting on the lift? Well, at least Grogan is decent at combat, seems. Now he's just saying so far away I'm not noticing. Well, okay, I suppose he could probably be augmented, maybe, because that is definitely a thing Inquisitors can have done to them. And maybe he just overestimated them, is all I guess.
How much deeper does this facility
Has
go?
Drogon stayed out of combat this whole time?
Yes, I think.
The whole generator room is actually suspended above a venting
My
shaft.
question now is why he said it was unstable and he was going to do it without safeties.
The whole room can be
Like,
shunted
is he
away
going to
into
scorch
the
it off, or is he just going to get out in a scream holy? Again, why would he be worried about the orcs then? If he's going to just do scorched off.
Here we are.
Colder than a spaceman smiling here.
Yes, a byproduct of the device's functioning.
Colder than a spaceworks smile? Well then, that's full step. Also, the Space Wolves are a different chapter of Space Marine. They're kind of like Space Vikings. Well, Space Marine Vikings. Though also generally kind of a friendly chapter to the people they fight beside, which is why that kind of makes no sense to me. And when I say friendly, I mean like they actually had a war with the Inquisition, because the Inquisition when they killed the people they were fighting beside in the First War Armageddon. Something seems off. It just seems off.
Captain Titus, proceed into the main chamber. We need only obtain the power source at the core of the generator. I will initiate decoupling from a control console.
Understood. Brothers, guard the access points.
I have engaged the decoupling sequence, Captain. You must keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Identity confirmed. Drogon. Ordo Xenos.
Oh, this looks like a big arena.
There. Primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
I wonder what that PA said before.
Xenos detected.
Captain, the war boss.
Space Marine! What you hiding down here?
Yeah, shoot your buddy.
Back the greenskins, Captain. The power source will be free of the generator shortly.
Did that bounce off his head? I think that bounced off his head. Yes. Ow, ow. Many, ow. Thank you for the god. I run off. And I killed myself with the vengeance. Well.
I gotta meet this Emperor at some point.
Yeah, he's called the Corpse Emperor as well. Thought of the day. The blood of mortals make it impossible. Anyhow.
Brothers,
I
guard the
can
access
explain
points.
a bit the Emperor, but I think it's better just for you to find out on your own. With that.
I have engaged the decoupling sequence, Captain. You must keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Identity confirmed. Drogon.
Oh yeah, by the way, real boys are effectively... Well, it's the one you saw before. He's effectively a orc mage. So, he's a cycle, might as well say.
There. Primary shield is
But
open,
they use
Captain.
the warp
Head
energy
into the
from
central
other
chamber.
orcs in the nearby area to power themselves. You also have warp heads.
Captain, the war boss.
Space Marine! What you hiding down here? Whoa!
Hold back the greenskins, Captain. The power source will be free of the generator shortly.
This is not a place I want to be. Oh, that is going on. Long one.
Minotaur station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
Space Marine's this sparky thing what you want, Space Marine? Then I'll take it for myself!
Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
Okay, looks like I'm taking this thing manually. That does not seem good. That's really purple as well, which worries me. Let's see. Please tell me it's not like a Sinesh thing. Okay, it's not. I'm not mutating, poor boy. Also, can that stop flickering? Thank you, Tychus.
Sidonus, Leandros, respond.
Captain,
Heart of Darkness.
the Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Well, I did, and I have his precious power source.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andris. These tunnels will spit us out there eventually.
Fine. Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
Okay, looks like we're heading to a habitation block.
Space Marines to kill!
And morgues. Yeah, we survive. So, Tycho, how's your day been?
That's been pretty good. Solid, I guess. You know, it's just Sunday, so it's pretty much break time.
Yeah, good. See, my aim's so good. Aimed a bit too well, but bingo! Headshot.
Space Marines, kill him!
I think it just grenades, I think. Yeah, well. Oh, just a resupply. Might as well.
Space Marines attack!
Also, sorry that my aim is terrible.
Space Marines! Kill you for that! Kill the Space Marines!
Oh, time to drop the bombs.
Space Marines!
Hey, gave up to 4. And it takes about 4 load. Oh, no. Please tell me I get something bigger. Do we deal with those guys soon?
Shoot those you! Crush the Space Marines!
Serve the Emperor today. Tomorrow, you may be dead.
Thank you, Titus, for telling me that. Heavy melee strikes. What does heavy melee strikes mean, I wonder? Thought of today. Examine your thoughts.
Space Marines to kill!
Okay, that's playing the plasma pistol a bit.
Man, just knowing how big the Space Marines are, the scale of some of the levels just don't do them justice.
Yeah, valid point.
Even here, the tech priests honor their machine god.
This is even the okay, this is the Vulcan battle, so this is good. The Vulcan assault paddle melter gun fires a scorching plume of molecular-ignited heat at close range. This power comes at the expense of low ammunition source and a long recharge. This is actually one of my favorite guns to some degree when it comes to the... Let's see, come here, I need a bunch of you. Come on. It's effectively a giant heat-ray shotgun. It can also be a focused beam.
Yeah, I'm noticing it looks like a flamethrower shotgun.
It's also apparently really effective against these one guys. I love when you can call your enemies health kits. But yeah, I was not joking when I said low ammo. But now, everything considered, I say this is definitely going to be a big area.
Space Marines! Run, boys!
One.
Shoot those humans!
No. No. Oh, I only get 10 max. That's disappointing.
Just use it on the large and worthy enemies.
Yeah, clear with that with the big hordes. Cyanidal purity seal occurred.
Adeptus Astartes recognized. Access authorized.
Superior fury. I assume that means it lasts on. Oh. Okay, that explains.
This way out, boys! Blast the Space Marines! That's again!
Oh no.
Let's get this tank from this!
Hey there.
Captain Titus.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
Should be nearing an access point to the surface. The air smells a bit cleaner.
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of
Thanks,
here and
Titus.
find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
Oh, I have to hit the button.
Space Marines!
Yeah, there's auto aim. That explains a bit. Yeah, that's odd. Why can I not turn the auto aim off? Oh well. Didn't want it. I guess I'm gonna have it.
Space Marines!
Are you using control?
No. That's why I find it on. I didn't set it to be on. Let's see.
More of them.
It doesn't work on bells. Yeah, it's definitely a little auto aim. It's kind of slight, but I definitely saw some movement while I was on the mouse wheel. You all become health. That's a lot of rockets and guns bubbling out.
Consider it. Get scum to open the way.
At last, away to the surface.
Well, this place has been devastated.
Slow. But at least we have the sky over our heads again. Our rendezvous point is this way.
Report to your designated shelters for the duration of the emergency.
What could the orcs hope to gain by slaughtering so many?
Sow terror. Demoralize the militia.
Cruel, but effective.
This was no strategy of war. For orcs, this was sport.
But as you heard, they love to fight for the sake of fighting. So they'll fight anyone and anything. In fact, they'll literally go into the warp and not have gale fields on and effectively scream. There's some more dead bodies back there, think of it. And that's a walk.
Millions more of them.
Our plan is unchanged. Get the Inquisitor and the power source off-world.
Titus, if they take over the Manufactorum, we will have a damnable time getting them out.
We are Ultramarines. Orcs are not a problem.
If we had a week, perhaps. But by then, the Orcs will have worked out how to dismantle the Titans.
Space Marine recognized. Granting access.
Ooh, upgrade. Thank you.
Wait a second, you're telling me that the orcs... I mean, I guess I do understand that they, there's a lot of them, but it would only take them a week to understand that whole Titan? That doesn't make any sense.
How to dismantle it.
Yeah, dismantle... But they wouldn't use it then. That would be fine.
Yes, you want to save Titans in 40k more than destroy them.
Right, because of the material and cost thing you were telling me about earlier.
Yes, to give you an idea, it takes several decades, Jerry, to make one Titan. That's if you have the resources.
Now you see, that's an inefficient machine in my opinion.
Yes and no. You gotta remember, other people have things like it.
Also, basically, it's a deterrent like a nuclear bomb is, or a nuclear.
No, trust me, it's not a deterrent. It's more a. Think of it as artillery on steroids, or tanks like on steroids. Effectively, though, every other faction tends to have something akin to it. Akin. So Eldar have Wraith Walkers, Tyranids have Bio-Titans, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But anyhow, the Assaulti's man-portable las cannon fires a charged energy blast along a powerful laser, can get through almost any armor at screen range. It's effectively an AT weapon. And so it tells me the game is about to give me a good... well... Oh, it's also introducing a new enemy. And that's a Wita boy! Now, if you want efficient firepower, try that thing.
Orc rocket launchers on the high ground.
Oh, that was actually not the last shot. That was a loaded one.
The Xenos haven't left a single structure undamaged.
I like this gun. But anyway, the Titans, they're not the torn. Everybody's at war with the Imperium.
Worker absence is unacceptable. Transgressors face severe remedial training.
And when I say everybody is, I do mean that in a more literal sense. It's kind of like when you play Solaris or Total War, and you just get those moments of you feel like the whole world is against you at the moment.
Total War is that turn-based game, right?
Yes. So all is continuous. So I assume you have played Saws?
No, I haven't.
Aw, you all missing out. Saws is very fun. I hear las guns.
Evacuation center gamma window.
They're still in that same building.
Space Marines! Kill them!
Okay, I'm... Just to make my point.
It's on fire now! I'm gonna kill
I love the hum of this gun already.
Space Marine!
Come on. Okay, I know Kibble is selectable now. The box Kibble.
More rocks!
And there is a small hole.
The fact that they're surviving atmospheric re-entry is something else.
Yes, welcome to Orcs. They survive about everything. Thing is, they don't survive weaponry as easily. Well, 16 rounds of one-shot kills.
If you are injured, return to your quarters. The machine god will watch over you.
Just let the Orcs been here and looting weapons.
Workers of class 9 and below do not qualify for medical
I didn't need that knob anyway.
Orc charge! Kill them Space Marines! Yeah! Shoot me again!
So I wonder what the Inquisitor is.
Tech priests will have to bring all of these structures down and rebuild.
This time on top of a mass grave.
Well then.
There, Drogon said to meet at that monument.
Well, the orcs are liking no ambushes here.
Evacuation center Gamma well filled. Pretoria 1548 are operating at full capacity.
Huh? Hey, am I seeing this right?
He's surrounded by Imperial guards.
Yeah, dead ones. And there's no orcs. I expected an orc body or two, but why should they just... Why is there just a bunch of dead Imperial Guard? Now, I know Inquisitors are good in combat and all, but I really doubt you could have killed them all, so I wonder what happened.
Inquisitor Drogon, we need to get you off planet before we're overrun by orcs.
You were exposed to the unshielded power source. In the generator room, I saw it. You held raw energy from the war.
Huh?
How are you
What
still
now?
alive?
The power source conducts warp energies.
The stuff of chaos. Heresy.
My work against the Xenos has the Imperium's blessing.
Can your blessed work help us against the orcs?
My research is of the utmost secrecy. The Imperium forbids its use without sanction.
Says the man with the ultimate power of saying, hey, I want to do this.
Consider that your Imperial sanction.
Very well. The power source fuels an experimental weapon at my research facility. The Psychic Scourge.
Huh?
It could destroy the orcs.
Could?
You didn't think to bring up this scourge weapon before.
The Psychic Scourge has never been test-fired, Sergeant. If it malfunctions, it could crack this planet in half.
Oh, lovely.
We're out of options. We fire the weapon and take our chances.
Okay, to explain a bit.
Scourge is at the Calkis facility, my research laboratories. It is a fair distance. We will need transportation.
Captain, we aren't far from the plaza where Lieutenant Mira was headed. The Imperial Guard rallied.
They will have Valkyries. We can fly to the research facility. Let's find this Imperial Guard outpost.
Wait a minute, that's a bit odd. Okay, I'll put that out of my mind for now, but something seems off. More and more I think of this situation, more something seems off. Because how could the Psychic Scourge, A, kill the orcs, who are not intrinsically linked to the warp? Well, they kind of. But now, to explain, warp energy, it's very volatile. Is why everybody is kind of feeling off about it, so to speak. Like, Jerry, it causes a lot of mutation and such. Yeah, I mean the very rapid mutation.
Serve the Emperor today. Tomorrow, you'll be dead.
Well, that's a decent enough note to end it on. So, how do you like it?
No, I like it. I still have to. I need to get into this particular Inquisitor's backstory, Drogon, because he seems like a little.
Well, Inquisitors in general are kind of sneaky. And when I say
Man,
that...
I know, but there just seems to be absolutely no way